Hi, guys. Welcome to the Messages from the Past Loved Ones. As I was tuning in today, the guides, loved ones, were talking about a specific theme. And the theme was respect. And they were talking about earthly respect, heavenly respect, and what they've learned in the process. Now, there were particular guides, and they were talking about how when they were on Earth, they didn't always appreciate or respect life in general. So this could be somebody who sort of added to their circumstances of their death in some way. So maybe they didn't take care of themselves. Maybe they did something that kind of caused their death. But they were talking about how once they crossed over, they realized the preciousness of people, the preciousness of life, the preciousness of just moments and time, and how if they could go back and they could change circumstances, they would, but obviously they can't. So what they can do is teach you to respect your moments in time, respect yourself. Now, it's very, very important to understand that when we don't respect life, it also means that we don't really understand the value of things. So if we don't understand the value of a relationship, if we don't understand the value of just simple things that we have in our lives, like maybe we always had a house, we were never homeless. So we don't really know what it feels like to be homeless. And we don't even go there in our mind. So we don't respect the fact that we have things. But if we were suddenly without, we would realize, wow, that I was quite privileged. And so the spirits that are coming in today are talking about that and how just being in the body. And they were talking about things like having pain and how when you're in the body, you want to get rid of that pain. You're taking medicine, you're doing things to get rid of that pain. And yet, as a spirit, they would do anything to feel. So they come to earth and we come to earth to feel. And yet, so many times, we're numbing our feelings, we're numbing our senses. And because of doing that, it also stops us from really taking things in the moment and being, one with our circumstances. So one particular guide was talking about things like leg pain, maybe even a removal of a leg. So I had several. How I'm doing this is I'm allowing a lot of different guides to speak at once. So you might get something, somebody else might get something, and it's general at the same time. But there was one particular guide that, was talking about getting their legs back and how it was so wow, before they had lost use of their legs, they, just saw life as normal, everything was routine, and judged other people who were lame, right? Term that they had used. And once they had lost their abilities, they were kind of in a circumstance where suddenly they had to ask people for help. And where they were annoyed in their life before that for people who asked them for help, suddenly they were that annoying person. So what they were learning on the other side is that it's not annoyance to ask for help. It's a teaching for both parties, because the person being asked for help has to have patience and compassion, right? To be able to understand, what is happening at that time. And the person that's asking for help has to put their ego aside and, their pride, and allowing themselves to be able to say, I need help, also allows them to respect the things that people do for them. And they're explaining that that is the lesson that they got from it. So not to feel sorry for them, for their life circumstances, but to be proud of them because they really got the lesson, both in life, but also on the other side. And when I had asked the individuals, like, what is it that you want your loved ones to know? Because, how can they put this into their life circumstances? And they were talking about how, you know, if you just wake up every single day and give thanks to your legs, it's going to change things. Like, try gratitude more often, allowing yourself to really literally be thankful for your hands, that you have a right and a left hand. Be thankful for your ability to breathe, right? Your ability to see, to hear, to feel. There's a lot of people out there that maybe are lacking sensation. They don't have feelings, right? They don't feel pain. There may be people who can't see. And what they would do, right? What would they do in order for them to be able to see? They'd do anything. And so we take things for granted. And this is why they chose the word respect. But it's really about taking things for granted. And there's also, skills within yourself that you take for granted. And I'm hearing very clearly from someone saying that, you need to thank the creator for your skills. Because you might be really good at something and you think, I'm not so good, but other people are saying, you're good at writing, you're good at artwork, you're good at, whatever it is that you do. It could be fixing cars, boats. It could be just with knowledge. But you have a specific set of circumstances that the creator gave you and abilities for you to be able to display to the world. And when you say, yeah, thanks, it's not my best quality, it's not my best work, you're literally taking away the gratitude that should be put towards your gifts. And you're disrespecting the gift. So how many times in your life do you disrespect yourself? You wouldn't say to someone else, it's all right? Maybe you're thinking it, some people, but most people wouldn't just put somebody's work down. They would respect the time and the effort that they put into it, even if it might be different than what they like, but they respect the work. But you need to put that same respect towards yourself and allowing yourself to be able to receive compliments, right? Is allowing God, if you will, the creator, the universe, to receive those compliments, because those gifts came from somewhere, right? And, they're handed down to you. And so it's very, very important. So the loved ones are just wanting you to think about these things. And if you ever wonder, like, what do they think about in heaven? These are the types of things they think about. This is why I'm doing this series, and this is why I'm talking about these things, because the loved ones are often, very often, bringing these things up in readings in their own variations, their own, through their own characteristics and for the characteristic of the person. But they're themes that keep seeming to come up and up and up. So I was glad that they brought it up again today, in a way that I could bring it up with you. So respect. So take time this month, think about your life circumstances. Do you respect everything around you? Are you thankful? Are you grateful? Do you respect others? Do others respect you? So just take that theme, work with it this month. Just know that the loved ones are going to give you more messages than what you get in these little sessions that I do, these little videos. They're going to bring you ideas, inspirations. And if you work with them and you can kind of figure out who might this be, for example, this person was disrespected or disrespected people. Therefore, they're probably the ones that had to learn the lesson on the other side, learned all about it. And now they're coming and they're helping us on earth. Like, great, thanks, wonderful. And then you know who to call on when you're having trouble with those certain circumstances, right? Yeah. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I send many, many blessings to all of you. I am hearing pick a card. Okay. I guess it was too short for them. Pick a card, pick a card. Okay, so I'm just going to do this very quickly. Picking a middle card. Oh, 2 came out. Oh, stay optimistic and have faith is coming out. Stay optimistic and have faith. Yeah. So I think that this has to do with things that you're not having faith in within yourself. Maybe you're not respecting your gift because you don't even know what your gift is. And if that's the case, then just have a little faith that it will be shown to you. I think if you just learn to try things and you allow yourself to not be afraid, get past the fear and just do odd things, you're going to find things that really kind of sing to you. And if your heart sings, then it means that this is what you're meant to be doing. Okay. Many, many blessings from all the loved ones. And I'm sending you a big, big hug, right, from them. And as I always say, they always say that the one thing that they miss is human touch. So they're sending that to you now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Many, many blessings to you, Earth Angel. Welcome to openupwide.com. This is the website for souls that are searching to develop their spirituality deeper and to raise their vibration and their awareness on a much higher level. Open Up Wide is a membership program where every month you will access a new live webinar, new meditation, new 3-card reading, and a new channeling. Also, you can watch previous videos and listen to all previous meditations. There's so much more to explore. So let me show you around. With our easy navigation, you can find all upcoming live webinars and watch previous webinars for 1 year. In monthly meditation, you can look under different sections and find meditations that can help you with self-healing, relaxation, and more. Also, every month you'll get a 3-card reading that can help you with your daily matters. You can watch all previous recordings and pick a number again between 1, 2, and 3. Every month I'll be channeling the archangels, the guides, about different topics that we need to understand in this changing world. Check out the Oracle card section. Do a 3-card reading for yourself, or a love spread. Pull cards for past lives, or do a reading for friends. And then there's the library section, where there are over 3,000 spiritual meanings. If you're a dreamer, check what your dreams want to tell you. Read articles and watch videos by leading professionals. You can watch all the short videos that we put together from live events, designed to help people grow and learn. Be sure to check other special events like transformation updates, group readings, and all the different master classes that we have to offer. There's so much to explore, so many things to do, and so much more to come. So many ways for you to open up wide.